So what's the point? How does learning about the past affect my life right now? Well, those are all excellent questions which millions of people around the world that ask some point in their lives. The answer must be surprising because in the end the answer is always you. Why study history? Let's start with the important distinction. The past refers to everything that has happened up until this moment. History is a record of past events. When we study the past, it exists in the pictures, letters, videos, legal documents, and much more. Give us glimpse to the other time periods. Why study history? This time, I asked a student on how important in studying and learning history.
For me, studying and learning history help us understand how events in the past made things the way they are today. With lessons from the past, we not only learn about ourselves and how we came to be, but also develop the ability to avoid mistakes and create better paths for our societies.
Also, asking a teacher of what inspired her to become a history teacher.
My inspiration to become a history teacher stems from my own experience as a student. I had an exceptional high school history teacher who not only made the subject engaging and exciting, but also helped us understand its relevance in today's world. Through his storytelling abilities, he brought the historical events to life. And also, he encouraged us, especially me, to think critically on how those events shape our society.
Why study history at all? You're wondering what it has to do with me. George Santayana once said, those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. The powerful lesson. But that's not the full story. See, humans are creatures of habit for the tendency of making mistakes over and over again. Think about it. How many times you have promised yourself that your work done before the deadline? You find yourself working furiously a day before it's due. Each time you tell yourself that next time you will be do things differently if you quite learn your lesson. Alright, maybe it's too hard to commit. Why study history? It can be said that we learn about history in order to understand to become a change champion. Someone who finds a way to break a pattern and create change in a community. History is full of inspirational leaders who teach us standing in our beliefs. When we study the past, we study the position of individual people who actually contributed to what we call history. That's where you come in. Every action you made and every words you speak is part of something bigger and would possibly imagine. We learned about history because of his story and her story and their story and your story. So why study history? Look around, you're in the middle of creating it right now. Study the past so that the history you write it today is something worth learning about tomorrow.
Tara na't pag-aralan, pahalagahan at mahalin ang kasaysayan.